Let's find out what is going to happen now. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it looks like we fixed it. Or... yeah. It is working fine. Huh. Interesting. This is very interesting. This is extremely interesting. This is more interesting than the Sedars. No problems whatsoever. Hey, great job. It is going okay. How are you doing? Chiron's Cave. Let's go there. What I did was last night I had this idea to ask ChatGPT about ChatGPT about this problem, and ChatGPT told me some things, and I tried to change FPS settings and stuff like that. I also put OBS Streamlabs to run with administrator rights. And now it is running flawlessly. So now I know, and we know that the real bottleneck of that caused this issue was the FPS settings in combination to the GPU. But with the right FPS settings and some other graphic settings here. Let me actually try a little bit to increase this one. Let's see if that will fuck up. Yeah, so now we have discovered that it is actually the GPU is not powerful enough to run to live stream some games with some settings like the global illumination at if I put this one on medium, we will get the lag back, for example. But at least I can have shadows at medium, textures, effects I don't know if I... Let's go high. Yeah, so... hello, Humana. It is very demanding given your high-end system. Psyche, I had a conversation last night with ChatGPT, and it also told me some of the reasons why some games do this thing when you open the inventory, because I specifically said to ChatGPT that when I open the inventory, this happens. And it told me about some ways that some games work, that when you open the inventory causes lag and spikes, lags, and these things like this. So, anyways, the point is that now I know 100% for sure that my GPU, it can handle the game, but not at very high settings and not at higher than 60 FPS. So I have put OBS, I have locked it up to 60 FPS. I have done the same with the game as well. I used AMD's, how do they call it? The utility anyways of AMD, which you use to do different settings, to change different settings for your GPU. I also used that one to lock FPS of this game at 60, and I'm also using this in game. And now with some specific settings like global illumination, which is on low, the game is running fine. Or you tell me, it is running fine, right? Is the image clear enough? What do you think? Is it okay? Do you drive the lobby before it still lagged? Now it works because first of all I put Streamlabs OBS to run with administrator rights, which I didn't do before as far as I recall. And also I have locked up the FPS, or I made the game the Streamlabs to run up to 60 FPS, not higher than 60 FPS. Before that it was running at 75. Hello, Humana. You would recommend using Gemini or access your information from there while the others can? Gemini or Grok? Yeah, anyways, I don't know. So far, so good with ChatGPT. Yeah, it is not only... Why is the game stuttering with the inventory up? No. Yeah. Yeah, because I fixed it. This is why it is not stuttering. Yes. Here, a little bit, the FPS goes down when you open the inventory, because we see all these icons. But, you know, I guess we can live with that. The only other solution right now to have absolutely zero FPS drops is to buy a new GPU. But here is a problem. If I spend, if I buy a 5060, for example, a budget, you could say, GPU, I will pay about 330 or 350 euros, something like that, to get not even 100% more performance out of the GPU. And I don't think that it is worth the money. Not even 100% performance increase is too expensive to pay 300 plus euros. The only reasonable upgrade, I think, would be to spend about 600 euros and get something like 5070, which is a great card. And with that one, in comparison to my card, I would see a big difference. Hello, Jonas. If you're going to upgrade, you should wait until prices drop if possible, buy an entire new PC. No, I'm not buying any. Oh. What is happening? Why are the... It is night time now. I'm not going to buy a new PC. My PC is perfectly fine. I can upgrade the GPU if I decide that I want to play games like Starfield or Titan Quest 2. If not, I don't even have any reasons to buy a new GPU.
No room for that.
1260K. What is that, a CPU? Thanks, but I'm not going to upgrade the PC.
You're carrying too much. No room for that.
No room for that. It overclocks really well, has more cores, this for signals you can set OBS to use with the E-core so the game can run without penalty. Oh, that sounds interesting, but it is not like I'm going to be streaming for a much longer. I don't see that happening, so it is a waste of money. Okay, now I don't know. Should I delete all of my characters that I'm going to start, except for the hardcore characters that are still alive? Actually, maybe this means that now I have fixed this issue for every single game that I would like to stream, and maybe now it is time to actually jump into Path of Exile too. Huh. Stream forever, this is not possible. Oh.
Too much.
He's carrying too much. If you see any lag again, guys, let me know. Titan Quest 2 lags even with 3D CPU and 97XT GPU. Really? Why I got stream forever? First of all, because I am dying. And I think that forever is really not possible. How so? Everybody's dying. I mean, every single moment passing away brings you closer to old age and practically eventually death. There are some specific areas where the FPS are dropping from 120 plus to less than 30. Yeah, maybe that is a bug of the game that needs optimization or something like that.
This isn't good.
This
I
isn't
hope
good.
We don't find Chiron's corpse, but we need to discover what happened to him. Stay aware. Now that Nemesis knows where we are, she'll surely send servants after us.
Boom.
Not enough energy.
This is Chiron's cave. Hypothetically, at least. So what's up, guys? How are you doing? Are you preparing for next Tuesday? Do you even care about next Tuesday?
No room for that.
Silos Cup. Hello, Electric Wolf. What is on Tuesday? Tuesday's gone with the wind, yes. Diablo 4 livestream. A little bit, Psyche, very little. Actually, I watched live that Diablo 4. You mean last night's livestream, right? I watched it live, but very little, 10 minutes only. I didn't really watch. But I have seen other videos and stuff, and I know that this expansion is going to be very big. I mean big with changes and quality of life improvements, and the game is going to become much better with this expansion. Especially the end game.
worrying too much.
Now, look, I haven't played my characters for a long time now, and I don't know. I feel like I should delete all of those characters and start from the beginning. I'm not into playing this one now. Let's go to main menu. Ah, yeah, I also watched the video of the Black Flag resynced. That one looks very good. I mean, the remaster of Black Flag looks like a good remaster. Play. No lag at all, right? So we fixed the problem. Nice. This is maxed out. Have I made... Let me see this character. A 5070 for what? For Black Flag? You think so? Hey, Vergevine, what's up? Look, honestly, I would go with a 5070 now. I think that would be the best upgrade. 5060 wouldn't really be worth it, because it is not even 100% performance increase. But 5070 would be about 200% performance. Yeah, I don't know what is happening here. This is study attack for pin. I'm clicking pin, nothing's happening. Yeah, but yeah, that would be the best choice right now if I were to upgrade my GPU. Now we have the sustainabilities here, which is annoying. This window is nice, but it is annoying to have the sustainabilities here. The old hotkey bar was better. This one is not better, it is worse. Rogue Warfare. You can toggle pet stances by click on their icon, then it will open their stances. Or a 3080 Ti second hand, but I'm not buying second hand graphic cards. If they have similar performance, why wouldn't I go with a new, totally new 5070? The new design, the new UI is designed for controller. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But it is not, this looks like we are trying to become something like Diablo, where they have only 6 hotkeys. It feels like with this change that Titan Quest is slipping away from this game. It is becoming something totally different. Yeah, this is a problem. Now, with all these changes, they changed stuff and maybe... $17. Somehow it feels like my builds are broken. So, should I take things from the beginning, make new characters? Will you marry me? Nope. 9060 XT. It is good, but again, this is like 5060, RTX 5060, which is not worth it. Because again, it is not even 100% performance. I wouldn't get 100% performance from 9060 or 5060. And it is too much money for not even 100%. It is not worth it. Yeah, forget it, I'm starting a new character. Let me see my hardcore. Hardcore. I don't have a garden grade job, haha. What card do I prefer? I don't have any specific preferences. It is not about what I prefer. It is about what performance, value for money. For example, my card right now is the AMD RX 6600. You can see that with this card, I found the right settings anyways for my setup and with OBS, and now I can stream this game and enjoy this game. So, if I got to upgrade from this specific card, and for example I get something like 5060 or RX 9060 XT, I will have to spend around 350 to 400 euros for these two cards, for one of the cards of course, 5060 or 9060, and the performance increase or the performance boost that I will get from those 400 euros will be about 80%, you could say, not even 100%. So, I really don't think that it is worth spending all that money for 80% increase. But if I spend 600 euros to buy a 5070, then the performance increase will be at least 200%. And the 5070 would last me for the next 10 years because I don't plan on playing on 4K or even 2K. I don't care about playing at higher FPS. The highest FPS I can run the games at is 75 because this is what my screen monitor shows. It goes up there. The games are running higher at 75, but I cannot see the difference because the screen monitor doesn't go higher. And because my screen monitor is working fine, I don't have any plans to change it. If this screen monitor will last me 10 more years, I will be using this one for the next 10 years. I have zero reasons, absolutely zero reasons to keep upgrading my CPU just to follow the technology. I don't like this thing. It is a waste of money. Just for games. So, but now we know, after the last night's testing and all these things, now I know for sure that if I get a better GPU, even if it is a 5060, even the stream with Titan Quest 2 and other games will be totally fine with a better GPU, and everything will be fine. Because now we know that for the most part it is the right settings for this specific GPU to be able to play the game and stream it. But I was able to play the game off stream either way. So, this one is okay. This is hardcore, I'm not going to delete this one. Normal. Hardcore. Um, it would be nice to have a different window for the hardcore, the dead, to be able to transfer the dead hardcore characters to that window, so that we could have something like a list, the cemetery or the graveyard of hardcore characters. But anyways, let's load up these ones. I will keep the epic items, ARC GPUs. We are competitive, play competitive games. If you play, yeah, okay, this is not a bad thing if this is what you are into. But I'm not into that stuff, so to me it would be a waste of money. Lightning Evoker. Due to changes to a passive, one or more feats couldn't be selected anymore. Raging Storm, the same. Lightning Brigger. Yeah, okay. Everything is fine, right? I want to go to Pyrrhus village to see how things will be there. Hello, Spring Mouse. The solution. Oh. Okay, it is running fine. No. Spoke too soon. Yes. It is running fine, right? Wow. No FPS drops even in game. Okay, so the solution was first of all to ask ChatGPT to see if it had any ideas about this issue. It gave me some potential, solutions. And the solution in the end was to change some in-game settings, OBS settings, mostly with FPS, to have the game run always at 60 FPS.
Have you ever dabbled in
And also to make OBS Streamlabs run with administrator rights. Spoke too soon. Spoke too fucking soon. Ah. Another thing that ChatGPT told me to test. Okay, let me do that thing. Instead of using game capture, what is it? To use a different OBS setting, this one. Now. It is better now. Yeah, spoke too fucking soon.
Oh, keen to buy a magical...
I've been thinking.
Gave most of my stock to...
60. Now it is okay, right? On this LPC it is okay. On this one,
Oh, keen to.
It is fucked up.
Oh, keen to buy a Mac.
Now that I'm zoomed in, it is working fine. Okay, so I will have to remember always to zoom in if I want to go to a vendor. Okay, I think I know why this is happening on this one, because here in the background we have this place here. And maybe not looking good. When I'm not streaming, the game is running totally fine, there is no issue. It is only on the stream. Stream is very behind, what do you mean? Oh. You're watching a slideshow. Now, how is it running now? Isn't it okay? It is frozen on 1 or 2 frames for a very long time. How about now? Is it now okay? Yeah, then why does it only do this with this game? Well, ChatGPT said some things. Now I don't know. Maybe those things are correct about how they are making the game. Maybe it is Unreal Engine 5. Getting jump cuts was not okay for the last 5 minutes. Oh, that much. The worst thing ever happened to Titan Quest 2 is a stupid ass. Yes, I agree with you. So yeah, guys, forget it. It is not really... unless I have all graphics down to low. Let's go put everything down to low. And see now what will happen. Let's go back to...
Oh, dear Glaukos, what am I gonna do?
Now, let's talk to this one and see, will this happen again?
Oh, keen to.
Now it is working fine. So yeah, it needs a better GPU, I guess. Stream started better. It fixed itself. Encoder use AMD, do not use PC. Actually, this is one of the changes I did last night, and now I'm using AMD hardware. And still we are having the same issues. So for the most part, it is you know it is a GPU thing. I will need to upgrade my GPU. But still, yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is very heavy. This game didn't need this thing. It is going to lose players because not everyone will be willing to upgrade their PCs just to play this game. And one of the players that it will lose is me. Arcadian Plains? Ah, I haven't been there. It is working because all graphics are down to low. This is why it is working. Dead meat.
Oh, dear Glaucus.
Oh, keen to buy.
Need more enemies. Not enough enemies.
Ritual successful. You're going to bed shortly. Thanks, Humana. It is visual good looking, but not near fun over TQ1. Let's do the boss fight to see. What is this one doing here? Sustained yeah. Yes. They removed some of the things and the other things. Hello, Daisy. The problem is still there. It was not, it is. The problem is actually that the game is extremely heavy and I had to change FPS settings and GPU in-game graphic settings. but it is way too heavy for what it provides. Hello, Dimkal. Da, 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 da. Anyways, it is pointless. What should I do? Should I play this game at low settings? Let me try again this one. Open inventory. Everything on low, it is okay. Yes, unless you don't want to. No, I don't want to.
I must follow Ember. The embers are no.
85. Let me see again. Or maybe use textures medium, effects low, foliage low, reflections, post-processing, animation quality medium. Medium. Let's see now.
Oh, keen to buy.
Now it is okay. Hypothetically. Step by step effects medium. Wait, let's take it one step at a time.
Oh, keen to buy.
Uh-huh. Shadows.
Oh, keen to buy.
Yeah. Here with shadows, maybe. With the shadows, it is stuttering a little bit. So shadows should be low. Post-processing. Medium.
Oh, keen to buy.
Isn't it okay now? I think it is okay now. Medium, shadows, global illumination low, medium post-processing, medium. What else is there? V-Sync is on. FSR, quality frame gen on, anti-lag, I don't even know what this is. Reduces latency in on AMD, should I use this one? On.
Oh, keen to buy.
Now it is okay, I guess. Let me exit the game to main menu now that I did those changes and reload the game to see what will happen. Animation quality will cause lag. FPS counter, I cannot show you my FPS counter because my FPS counter is from AMD's counter from the software of my GPU. And I don't know how to show you that one. This is not fair. When you play a game, you should enjoy it. Now it's looking up the best settings to enjoy the game. Very sad. Yeah. Well, some people will tell you that this is how the evolution of video games at PC is happening. It is happening. Or this is how it happens. Companies make new games, they make them super heavy so that they will force the players that really want to play those games. They will force those players to buy new PC components, upgrade the PCs, and this is how things progress. Instead of actually making good games, they make expensive games. And the game itself is not expensive to buy the game, but you have to buy the whole system to be able to play the game. That is the expensive part. Enable one in Steam settings. This is true, yeah. Where is Steam? Let me see. In game. Where is what is the set interface? Setup. No. Downloads, voice, remote play, broadcast, accessibility, no in-game restores, shortcut, browser, toolbar, performance, show performance manager, top left, performance, FPS single value, FPS details. Ah, this is new, I think. All these details. Okay. Ah, it is up there. Can you see it? It is very tiny. Let me see if I can increase the text size. Hardcore Devastator, Normal Tempest, Pyromancer, Bastion, Battle Mage, Homocratopia. Slormancer. FPS 30. The game is locked at 30, but I'm using frame generator and it's running at 60 FPS. CPU 50%, 83 should be, I don't know what. GPU 73, 74. Not showing. Ah. You can, wait. Now you'll be able to see it. Now, there it is.
Have you ever dabbled in...
Can you see now? 96% the GPU with the inventory opened up. When you close the inventory, it goes down to... So, 20%. Slur Mancer runs on NVPC. Yes, I have huge amount of code, just some people don't like the art. Yes, correct. Uh, 91, 92, and 89. Yes, okay, we don't have items here. This is why. If you open up this one, which has plenty of items, it goes 98%. Is it stuttering at 98%? Wait, where is the stash? I have plenty of items in the stash.
Well, sir, if you need good admitted,
Continue, open stash, nothing. Ta-ta. 82, 83. $80, 81. See, this is strange. Here I have more items in the stash and it goes up to 84%.
Oh, keen to buy...
This goes up to 98% and it doesn't have as many items, but it has, it is probably the way it presents the items. CPU 91, now 67. Look, it looks like the game is totally streamable right now with these GPU settings, graphic settings.
Or else it'll be brittle.
So, let's go somewhere outside to do some killing to see how it is running during combat. Actually, where are my skills? Sustained abilities, I don't have anything here. I had only this one. Ah, earthquake. Enemy, show thyself. Combat is fine. Yeah. By the way, this FPS meter whatever of Steam, this should be new, right? I don't remember Steam having this type of... It had only a very simple FPS meter or FPS counter some time ago, maybe some months ago. I haven't seen this one before.
I said, no one else goes in or out, not while the dead walk.
What were you thinking, sending Nephilim in alone?
She knows what she's doing. She's put more skeletons to rest than you or I.
Open the door! I want to get into the graveyard. Dig my own grave.
Finally, it's the dead. Are you trained to fight?
Zack Zook. Static Revenant Hatchet of Helmet. Nice. I think it would be very nice to have in the video settings to have sliders to change the contrast of the game or the saturation of the graphics, things like this. Craftsman's Revenant Hatchet of Aggravation. This is the one I'm using on the other character. One axe infrequent.
You don't belong here. Back to the underworld with you. Well, help.
Gold. While I am having the inventory open and I'm doing combat,
thing.
A hero's grave. Quick, use the incense.
The incense.
You think to send us away with sweet incense?
Sweet incense.
We will never retreat. To the great Aristomenes.
Dam breaker.
Together we drove back the
Increased base weapon damage against incapacitated or channeling enemies. They forgot one letter on enemies. It is enemies. They forgot E. Enemies. After I goes E. Hey Viggerfield, what's up?
Another hero's grave. Let's hope this one gives us less trouble than the last.
Me back to my grave.
I before E except after C. Oh, Red Elf. Hello, Red Elf. What's up? Oh, are we losing FPS? No. Shiton of endurance. Ay, ay, ay. Your pet axe. Do you have a pet axe? Is there a pet axe? In Titan Question we have a pet axe. It is the The Fervor of Lucitius, which provides attack bonus on pets, or something like that. It's a normal day, nothing special, yeah.
The cripples of Aristotle
Actually, there is something special. The special thing is that it is Friday and tomorrow is Saturday.
are these braziers connected somehow?
Hello, I'm Tiger. Lower video settings. Yes. Yes, I did exactly what you said about 15 minutes ago. And now the game is running fine, but it is very low settings. I mean, the game is becoming very dark with the settings. I don't know. Hello, Crossbones. What's up?
A hero's grave. Better prepare for a fight.
A challenger. Do you think you can best me at feats of cunning? He asked me for a plan. We covered ourselves in fish guts and snuck into
Okay, open the door.
killing their leaders while they slept.
Open the door. Stop talking.
I accept my fate.
It's a beautiful day. La 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 la. Sunny and warm. East of you is Alberta is minus 17. There it is over 10. Minus 17. Yeah, be careful. Diablo 4 next expansion is going to be very strong. They are making super great improvements to the game with Diablo 4 expansion. Tío.
Caution. Aristomenes is a legend for a reason.
Yeah, he's a legend for a reason, but we don't care about legends for a reason.
Whoever you are,
We only care about legends from a prison.
I defeated the Ichthians before, and we will do it again.
Madness. This army of dead can't tell an Ichthian from a priestess. They'll slaughter everything that lives.
I am king here. A king's duty is to protect his people, and you will not stand in my way.
Defeat Pyrgos or die! No matter what you try, I don't care. Okay. Any lag? Did you guys see any lag here?
11, and I was told yes. I see that the living can
Changing upscaling options. I have tried it. This is the best I can do with upscaling options.
Even great heroes are not immune to delusions of grandeur.
They have a pre-release patch that 14 gigabytes left. It will be done. Aha! Already a wait. Today they have released a pre-release patch of the expansion of Diablo 4. And you are downloading now the patch. If you are downloading now the patch, how can you play the game without the new expansion? If I put FFR frame generation off, the game will run at 20 FPS, which is not playable. Without frame generation on, I cannot play this game, even off stream. The game is running, but it is running at 25 FPS, and it is not playable.
Is that your word? So it was Aris. Good luck out.
Okay, it looks like I can live stream the game on these settings. It looks like it is running fine. Cycloded bits. Da, 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 da. For Pyrgos! Yes, Pyrgos! For Pyrgos or not? They made it available for everyone, so everyone who's going to buy it will be ready. Ah, no, Vickerfield, I remember now. It is available for everyone because even those who will not buy the expansion will get the changes to the skill trees of the other classes. With this expansion, we get 2 new classes, but the skill trees of all classes will change. And those changes will be for free to all players. Even to those who haven't bought the expansion. I remember now, yes, this is why.
carrying too much.
Give them something to be afraid
He's carrying too much. Download speed dropped very much. Nice speed. Yeah, this is because millions of people are downloading the update at the same time, probably.
You and I, one of the gillheads, fish if you find, thank you. A fish if you find, and it, thank you.
Thank you.
He had more wits about him than Aristomenes and his ilk in graveyard did, didn't he? Perhaps he escaped the underworld before he drank from Lethe, the river of forgetfulness.
Yeah. It is 10 a.m. in the West, North America, 1 p.m. in East North America. Will be able to figure games with the F and North downloaded together now. Yes. True.
This sword must belong to Camus. We should go return it to him.
Kinas's sword.
Any luck resting? You found? It's good to see. Good look out.
No room for that.
Goodbye. Kinas's sword. No lag, right? Yeah. Okay, the game is running fine. So actually we found the solution and the source of the trouble. Diablo 4 is patched. You are the lucky one. So actually now, even if we don't buy the new expansion of Diablo 4, it is totally worth going back to Diablo 4 and playing the old classes with the new skills. And all of the quality of life improvements that also the base game is going to receive. That is going to be very interesting. But this expansion, I think that this Diablo 4 expansion is going to make the change. It is going to be a significant expansion for the game.
No room for that.
Long axe of finesse. Louis de finesse.
No room for that.
Vigerfield, I think that the changes will take place when the expansion releases, not yet. Maybe they are just pre-releasing the patch, which means you download the patch, but the patch is not activated yet. I don't know. You could make an instant change to make Titan Quest better besides optimization, what would it be? Well, it would be the game in comparison to Titan Quest 1 looks quite dead visually, because it is not as colorful as Titan Quest 1. I would make it a bit more colorful, not very much, a little bit more. Then I would have changed those very bad mechanics here with the controls that they have put since the beginning, where the default control scheme is that you attack, you click left click only to move around, and if you go to attack you will have to use right mouse button, something like that. Anyways, it was very confusing. I would go back to having more hotkeys down here, because with the latest patch they changed this thing and they made it feel more like Diablo, where you have fewer hotkeys for your skills. This window is okay, but I would still prefer having more hotkeys down here on the bar. Also, this is a very big issue for me, that we spend the divinity points here only to unlock tiers, and they are meaningless otherwise. I would like this one to have some meaning, spending points here. I would definitely bring back the health potion system and energy potion system. Especially the health potion system in this game is very bad compared to the original TQ.
I'm carrying too much.
Good shot. Blast those Ichthians.
Ah.
Nobody but Ichthian.
Okay, so it is working fine. Now, the only thing I need to do is to decide, do I want to actually play the game as is, at these settings, or do I want to buy the DLC Reign of the Warlock of Diablo 2 and just jump ship? It hasn't applied the patch changes. Yeah, maybe it is, because on Tuesday when the expansion will release, there will be literally millions of people trying to download both the pre-patch and the expansion at the same time. So maybe they are allowing for many people to download the patch now, so that, it will be easier to the servers on Tuesday. The game is streamable, you want to jump ship. Yeah. It is streamable, but it doesn't feel fine.
What can I get you?
Oh, nice. This should be a new club. Spiked Maze of Waves. Hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. We have 3 hatchets that have different icons. Why? Axe, axe, axe. Lightning damage, lightning damage. I don't know. This is strange. Skill tree you think will have many changes in the future, making the video points investments more sense. Also, there is no path between skills. What do you mean, no path? You will also be waiting for the first series discard the Outdoors expansion. Yeah, I think it is expensive. I think that the Reign of the Warlock shouldn't be $25 or euros. It should be 15. But then again, it is better having that DLC at that price than having absolutely nothing new. So I'm okay with Blizzard doing that specific move. Zoom. Yo! Yup. Stay here, you bitch. Stop running around. Yo! Oh, ha, ha, ha. You may progression between skill points unlocking related to ones like the Titan Quest 1. Ah. Helm of Waves. They say the new Diablo 4 expansion might have the cow level. They found some related items during early access. Huh. That would be very interesting to see it, very awesome as well. Yep. Let me use the earthquake move. Dennis, are you going to play the new expansion of Diablo 4? Ah, don't we get any FPS drops? No, when we open the map. Da, 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 da. Pauldrons of Persistence. You probably will, they just improved a lot. Yes, this is true. Also, the endgame looks very interesting now. Endgame set items, Horadric cube crafting. Many. It looks like there will be great changes on the skill trees of all classes. Give in to the strine's bloodlust. That's it. That's all. Chuck. 10 Embers of Night, 3455 XP. Do I have any build running with plus 20 levels on mobs? No, I don't play Titan Quest 2. Even off stream. Ta-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Medium spolders. Ah, the broken statue head.
That looks like the last piece.
The last piece is mine.
Statue base. Reassembling it should be but a trifle.
Medallion. You have to build at 51 based on retaliation running plus based on device summons running at plus 20. Removing 2 slots really made it hard to adapt. My opinion of Titan Quest 2. My brutally honest opinion is that this game is great, it is very good, but it will never become Titan Quest 1, first of all. And second of all, this game is very good. Nice. This earthquake skill is very good. Dagger of let me open the inventory with all these items on the floor. Are we getting any stuttering? No. Probably not. But wait, what? Uh, 60. Okay. Okay, things are looking good. The game is streamable now. Graves of Travel.
Carrying too much.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Boots of Travel. Yeah, it seems good. This is true. Anyways, guys, this is going to be it for tonight. We have tested the grounds with the new settings of both graphics and whatever. Now we can stream the game. It doesn't look very good, of course, but it is still okay. You know, the problem is that if I upgrade my GPU, I will be heavily, supremely, strongly tempted to buy Starfield, and if I do that, I will not even play Titan Quest 2. I will play only Starfield. So, it is better to avoid upgrading my GPU. Have a good one, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, to live stream. I don't know what. Maybe I will delete all characters in Titan Quest 2 and I will start new ones. Or maybe I will live stream Diablo. Or maybe Titan Quest 1. Or maybe nothing. Or maybe something. I have no clue. But we will do these things tomorrow. BAM!